and welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome to my face. Before I get into this video, let me just let you know, before this YouTube channel I recorded some videos, okay, but I lost the memory card for those videos, so I had recorded this video a long time ago, but since then I've grown as a person, so I'm gonna remake this video with slightly different thoughts. This video is going to be about critiquing black people, critiquing black work and like creativity and stuff like that. But let me not get too into it, let's just get into it, you know. That was okay, cool.
Every time I take a draw, that's a mind out. Done it all time, play with since lights out.
So, as you can see, I'm appropriately dressed for this occasion. Before lockdown chronicles the apocalypse, I went to see a series of black plays. Shout out to Lovers of Black Theatre. If you guys don't follow them on Facebook, follow them on Twitter, I think they might have an Instagram. Just follow them, so you know when there's sick black plays about. Even during lockdown, there are quite a few black plays being streamed throughout this time. So if you get a chance, follow Lovers of Black Theatre. They'll teach you all about it, tell you where to go. Anyway, enough from the sponsors. They haven't sponsored me. So if you are out there watching it, Lovers of Black Theatre people, so before lockdown, I did see a series of black plays, and I'm the kind of person who likes to watch things before I watch reviews or read any reviews, because I always feel like I want to form my own opinion before watching it. A lot of people do that. But some people read reviews before they will go and watch it, just to see if it's worth their time and things like that. But me personally, I don't. So what I'll do is I will usually watch something, write a couple notes while I'm there, and then I will then go and read reviews and match my notes versus, you know, what's going on. Usually in an interval, I like to go and get a drink and sit by the table writing my notes, looking like a reviewer when I'm really fucking not. I went to see quite a few plays. I'm not gonna name them because I'm not trying to ruin my career. When I read the reviews for these plays, eventually, many of them got like 4 out of 5, you know, 5 out of 5 in some cases. And personally, I probably would have given it a 2, 3 out of 10. I think the issue here really is that we as a community need to learn how to critique effectively. Now my best friend T-Me TV, I'm gonna put a play in the time click somewhere up here, right? She did a video, well actually I don't know if it's out yet. Anyway, I'll put you onto the channel and then you can find out when it comes out. But she spoke a little bit about black critique and how to critique people, you know, effectively. She did a video called This Is Black. That one is out, and this for the blacks. And she said she was critiquing one of the kind of influencers that a lot of black people follow. And so she got, I wouldn't say she's backlash, but she got quite a bit of, you know, traction from that. People saying, oh, well, you're calling her a coon. Doesn't that make you a effing coon? Actually, no, it doesn't. Because it's positive, constructive criticism. And I find that in the black community, particularly in the black creative community, there is a lack of constructive criticism. I understand, yeah, that historically it has been difficult for the blacks to enter into the creative arts field, right? Due to various laws, due to various practices, due to the lack of diversity, funds. I mean, look, Talawa's been around for what, 50 odd years, and they're already now getting their own place. I get it, right? I get it. Especially for the UK creatives, I understand it's hard for us to even get into these spaces, particularly with theatre, even with TV. Like, I understand the difficulty within that. But just because we are itching to get our stories heard does not mean we can be exempt from sloppy, poor work. You know, we need to hold account. We need to be held accountable to our mishaps and so on and so forth. Right, sorry, I need to sneeze, but I'm trying to get the point out at the same time, so we're just gonna have to wait. Okay, it's over. Cool. I feel like a lot of producers of black plays, so a lot of black producers, will invite kind of like the main reviewers, the big time reviewers, to come and see their shows because they want, you know, the good reviews, their show out there. You get a good reviewer to come and see your show, that automatically means that you're going to get a lot of audience and people come and see your show, which is, I have nothing wrong with that, because me myself, I do the same thing. But the problem with these white reviewers is that they'll come and see a black play that's a black story about black characters, about blackity black play, and they'll be like, oh my god, this is new age, this is relevant, this is what we need in today, it's a true champion for diversity and inclusivity, and we need this, and blah 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 blah. Cool, nothing wrong with that, I fully agree. However, what they fail to mention are that the characters are underdeveloped, the writing is subpar, the direction is meh, the acting is what the fuck is this. But because of the content and the necessity for black voices to be heard in theatre, they're gonna rate that 4 out of 5, when really it should be rated a 2 to 3 out of 5, because it's not quite there yet. And then what we get are these black creatives who now don't know when something needs improvement or when something needs developing, and we stay at this one level because we're like, well, cool, we got 4 or 5 stars from blankety blank blank reviewer, and now we're cool. No, actually, the play needs developing. No, actually, the actors need enrichment. No, actually, the direction needs a bit of tweaking. No, actually, and whether that's because there's a lack of black reviewers or a lack of black reviewers being invited to come to black plays, we have this kind of situation where we're getting all of these lovely 5-star reviews for these plays that don't actually deserve it, just because we need black voices being heard. There are 2 avenues or ways of looking at this. We can either start critiquing each other constructively. Now I'm talking like after the play, me personally, I usually do this. After the play, I'll look for the director and I'll just be like, oh, thank you for putting on this is beautiful, and say, I have some notes, if you'd like some notes can give it to you, because I love to give my opinion without being asked. But if not, that's cool. 9 times out of 10 they don't message me back or ask for my notes, and that's okay. But me personally, as a producer / director at times, I love notes. I love for somebody to come and tell me, excuse mate, I don't think that, excuse mate, was that good. I'd prefer that than some people be like, oh my god, yeah, fucking amazing, and the play was subpar and I'm getting all of these good reviews for F all. Do you know what I mean? I'd rather we have a conversation. Take me out for coffee. Oh, I'll take you out for coffee. Yeah, let me. But you know what I mean? Like, let's go and get a coffee. Let's go and talk about what you liked and what you didn't like, or let's discuss as to why I did certain things and why I didn't want to do certain things. Because let's be honest, if you're going to see a piece of theatre or a piece of film, it's because you're fucking interested in theatre and film and you want to watch good theatre and film. And I feel like a lot of people, especially because I love reading the audience, like reading the audience and watching something is like my 2 favourite things to do. But when I'm looking at like black audiences and I'm seeing people like, and then after the play they're like, oh my god, yeah, I'm like, guys, let the director know that they're fucking up, because it's not good. Would you not want to know if your work is not that great or it needs developing? Would you not want to know what steps you could take to make your work go from a 3 to a 5 and a 5 to a 10? Like, would you not want to know that? Maybe not. Maybe this is the whole problem. Maybe people just don't give a fuck. But at the same time, I understand that art is subjective, but there are certain points that need to be hit, that are being hit elsewhere. And black people are falling behind this because we do not have proper criticism and we don't have proper understanding that some things need work. You know what I mean? The script is underdeveloped, or, you know, the characters were underdeveloped, or, you know, we need real issues, not just this is a good play that needs to be, yes, I know it needs to be out there, I know that story needs to be told, but also that story needs to be told well, or else it's not reading, it's not getting anywhere with the people. Do you see what I mean? It's not getting the point we want across. And also, us as a black community, as black audiences, need to actively seek and look out for black reviewers. In the description bar, I'm going to put quite a few black reviewers that I usually invite to my shows, and they're the thing is, they're very small teams, sometimes even just one person or one blogger or something like that. But we need to actively look and seek and read these black reviewers' reviews, because these are the shows that we want to go and see. We want to go and see ourselves on screen, on stage, in, you know, within cinemas. We want to see ourselves in these places. So these are the reviewers we need to be watching and looking out for. And just because something gets a low review doesn't necessarily mean it's gonna be bad for you. Rhymes. But do you get what I mean? Like, just because something is not necessarily somebody's cup of tea, it may be yours. And by reading that review, it may say something along the lines of, to be honest, I didn't resonate with XXX character. Then you know that, ooh, maybe I might resonate with XXX character. Do you see what I mean? But it's like as though we think we need to just rate this 5 because we're all black and we need the blacks to be winning. Yes, we do need the blacks to be winning, but we also need to be holding each other accountable when our work is subpar, half-hearted, lapsy-daisy. Do you know what I'm saying? I've been seeing a lot of theatre and films that are getting high praises and are very lazy and half-hearted, and I feel like we as a community need to really push. I feel like I've said accountability so many times in this video, but we need accountability for our actions. That being said, same with the YouTube community. So if you're watching this video and you feel like there's ways that this bitch over here can improve what she's doing, come and tell me. Let me know so that I know next time. One person told me that I need to stop looking in my viewfinder, in my little screen at the side. I said, all right, I'm gonna look in the camera. Because why? I want to improve as a person. God. I'm gonna end this video here. Please like this video if you like this video. If not, leave a thumbs down, I suppose. Hit subscribe if you want to see more of my face. I actually do reviews, and I feel like I'm going to start posting myself as a reviewer so that people can invite me to watch their shit, because I like to review stuff. So, and definitely once quarantine is over, I'm going to start reviewing plays and stuff like that. So if you want to see more of that, I'm going to put the link to the It's a Review playlist so you can have a look. And I will see you guys in my next video. See you later, guys.
Oh wow, they be talking like the hella fly. Oh my, always making us some porky pies. All lies, I'm not messing with those other guys.